Hi, welcome to DIY, I'm Lish. In this episode I want to show you how you can draft proof these evaporative cooling ducts. They're actually a huge source of heat loss in winter. In summer, fine, but in winter, all that hot air that you're paying for and making in this house goes straight up through all these ducts and outside. So you've got to block them up. Now you can angle these so that they're flush with your ceiling, but in my opinion, I think air still sneaks up there, hot air still escapes. I would like to see you block them up completely. Now there's two ways you can do it. One, a really simple and effective way is just to cover it in clear contact and then take it off in summer. The other way is to actually buy something called a heat saver, and a heat saver cover fits directly over the vent for winter, and then in summer you just take it off again. I'll show you how to do both of those things in this episode. First of all, you've got to clean the vents because they're usually fairly dusty little numbers. I'll show you how to do the contact first. It's a really easy job. If you've ever covered a book, this is what you need to do. Basically measure it and you'll find most, look at that, it's almost made for it. Right. Bastard. Right. Nearly there. Now look, I'm not saying it looks great. I'm just saying it's draft proofed. There's lots of other things you can use for this. Stick on some bubble wrap. But for the winter, and a good rental solution, how good is that? Actually works really well. So, do that to all the vents in your house. Come summertime, take the contact off, and away you go. Now the other option is to buy something called a heat saver vent cover. They're Australian made, and they're designed so that they fit perfectly over your vent for the winter, and then you just take them off in summer. Now, they look like this. Basically it comes in two parts, the magnetic collar and then the actual cover. Okay, give it a bit of a clean off again. Now with these vent covers, you can actually have the vents open, so you don't have to go to the trouble of closing them every time. That works well. Now we're going to peel off the sticky tape. And then finding the spot so that the vents still open and close, stick that on. Also a little plastic there, peels off. And then the piece de resistance, the actual vent cover. You can see it's got a magnetic attachment there, which just pop it over the top. A perfectly sealed unit. How good is that? It just looks classy. Not a single bit of hot air is escaping up that vent. Totally sealed unit. Now that'll stay like that all winter. Now comes the time when you need to turn your evaporative cooling on, just take off the vent cover, leaving the collar behind, it stays there, put those in the shed, and then away you go. It's probably a good idea to put a little sign on the on switch on your evaporative cooler so that you remember to take off these vent covers, because you might notice that the evaporative cooling doesn't work that well with these little babies on. Anyway, and then come winter time, woo, just get them out and pop them over again. It's too easy. Thanks so much for watching this DIY episode. There's heaps more information and videos on greenityourself.com.au. Happy draft-free days.